the voice of your community. 107.3 HFM.
107.3 HFM, live and local in Armadale at the Armadale Let's Connect Expo. And with us now, we have the lovely Marian from U3A. Now, tell me first, Marian, what does U3A mean?
It's the University of the Third Age.
Okay.
In Armadale, we've been going for 25 years. The third age is, first of all, you've got the first age, infancy, then you've got your childhood, then you've got your adult life, and then you've got the third age when you've retired and enjoying yourself.
So it's not about witchcraft. I'm disappointed.
Not at all.
Well, I guess there could be.
Well, it's about lifelong learning, isn't it?
It is lifelong
that
learning,
could be something you could be learning about lifelong. Yes, learning about like crystals and stuff. Although I don't think that's really it.
Do you have a kind of an age?
You have to be 50 and over and retired or semi-retired.
Okay.
So we've got
really?
people from 50 right up to in their mid-90s.
So if you're still working full-time, you need to wait a little bit until you can join. Oh,
yes.
Okay.
Because otherwise you're going to miss out on most of the activities because it's held during the daytime.
Oh,
So-
I see. Actually, I did see as I was going past the desk a list of your activities, and it was quite a broad.
Very full on,
and
yes.
there's lots of stuff
Yeah.
there.
Some examples?
We have speakers once a fortnight and could be 101 different topics. Recently we've had Rachel John doing music, and then we had Ian Simpson with his banjo last week. We have history talks, we have bonsai, we have
There might have
computer.
been Tai Chi or something in there, or something similar.
We do have a yoga class.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And do you
Very broad.
bring in people from outside to do these talks as well as
a mixture.
members?
If the members have got a burning topic and can talk, we do encourage members to actually give our lectures.
Yeah.
That sometimes we bring in people from other U3As throughout Perth, and sometimes there are people who aren't actually in U3A but are prepared to come and educate us.
Oh, look, one of the things I'm recognising as I get older is that everybody who's older than me has an interesting story. You don't get to this age without having stories to tell and skills to share in some sort of area. So you just need to sit and listen sometimes.
True.
Yeah. I also heard a rumour that your particular group is not very cliquey. It's actually quite easy to approach and be involved in. That's got to be a credit to you.
Yeah, I think it's really good. Our numbers dropped down with COVID, but we're up to 99 members at the moment.
Oh, that's significant.
Yeah.
Very.
Wow.
Yes. So people can come along for 3 weeks, or 3 sessions, I should say, 3 meetings before they decide if they actually want to join us. So it gives them a chance to try it out. In some groups, they just go to the smaller groups that we have. With ours, we've got a mixture. They come to the general meetings, they go to the smaller meetings we have, ramblers, computer lessons, whatever.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, that's, of course, right up our alley. We very much promote the IT, particularly for seniors, because it's such an important part of life and making life
definitely.
easier and enjoyable. So, yeah.
Especially if you haven't brought up with it. So you've gone through what is it, the first age, the second age?
Yeah.
If you haven't really been exposed those first two, you kind of...
It's a bit hard.
It's really hard to
Yeah,
pick
if
it
you
up.
come to it later.
And if
Yeah.
you're going to learn that sort of thing, it's nice to do it in an environment where there's other people around you, you know, if
Or in the
nothing
same
else.
position as you.
realise that you're all making the same mistakes and all struggling in the same kind of a way, which is nice. And all a lifelong learning together.
Yeah.
Which is such a beautiful,
And do you meet regularly, obviously?
We have a meeting first and third Tuesdays in the month from February through to November. Then we have a break in December, January. And then the smaller groups are held in between times.
Do you have like a clubhouse that people come to? Or do
We
you
actually
move
meet
around?
at the Evelyn Gribble Centre, the community centre down in Brookdale.
Okay.
And the smaller groups are held perhaps at Seville Grove Library, Evelyn Gribble, or wherever we can fit into.
yeah, wherever you've got a place.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay, so if somebody wants to get in touch with you because they think this is a fabulous idea and they should get there immediately, how would they reach you?
There is a mobile phone number,
Okay.
0414 053 421.
Okay.
And we do have a web page. We also have a Facebook page, but the web page, if they just look up Armadale U3A,
Yep.
they will find us that way.
Yeah, wonderful.
And WA.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it's
'cause there's
U3A,
Armadale.
U3A Armadale .org.au if you have trouble finding it. Just remember to put in Armadale so you get the right one.
Yes.
Presumably there are other U3. We've had some experience with north of the river U3A. So do you guys associate with each other? Or
To a certain extent, there's a network that links everybody.
Okay.
And U3A Perth has a whole load of branches that fit in with them, and they do extra courses too. So
There's plenty to do.
plenty to do.
Yes. Don't you love that you retire and you're busier than before you did? Yes, got some nodding happening. Fabulous. That's amazing, Marian. Thank you very much.
Thank you for joining us.
You're very welcome.
107.3 HFM, live and local in your community. Thanks so much.